I think this is a must read for parents. This is a must read for a person who thinks, every time something good is about to happen, bad thing happens with him or her. A lot of you were asking me, Manpreet, suggest us books which were, more about failure stories than success stories, because obviously you learn more from failure stories. This is the one you should read. I would want every kid who feels undermined to read this. Hi guys, I'm Manpreet and I make book related videos on this channel. If you like books, make sure you subscribe and follow me on my social media. Today I'm going to review a book which is a non-fiction and typically an autobiography of an author who has been through a very bad childhood. She has seen poverty, she has seen homelessness, she has been through a very bad childhood, and she has had a very tough life, and it's her story of how she managed to get out of that tough life and make something of herself. There is a lot of detail in this story, so I would rather like to get into the book review and then tell you about this book. The book I'm talking about is Molding My Destiny by Patrice M. Foster. I was sent this book by the author for review purposes. This is a US based author. The author is Jamaican. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Yeah, I didn't check the pronunciation, but she's from that country and she moved to US as an immigrant. It's her life in her native country and then her life in America, and the whole story is set around that. Even if this is the real life story of the author and not a piece of fiction, I would still like to get into the plot and analyze how it was written, how the characters were, and how the writing was, because that's what makes you enjoy the book and get some good lessons from it, right? Now, the author, Patrice, is the youngest child in her family. She has always had problems with her family. For example, her father never loved her, and her father was never responsible for his kids. He never felt responsible for his kids. Her mother is a woman who desperately wanted to give a good life to her kids, but sometimes destiny just doesn't want you to do what you really want to do. Now, the plot is built around this family, how everything that happened in this family affected everyone's mind, and how the things that happened in the childhood left a mark, left a scar actually on them, and how it affected their personalities, it affected their further actions, and how they struggled to get out of this and make a good life. Now, obviously, making a good life is a very subjective term, but it's her story of how she got what she wanted, even when she was not the brightest of the kids, or even when she didn't have the best of the situations in her hand. I do have a lot of points which I wanted to say, and I did cover some of them in my blog review as well. But the thing about this book is, I would really prefer if you get into this book knowing that just this much about the story, so that everything else is a surprise for you. The book touches a lot of subjects, like how a troubled childhood affects you, how parenting can have an effect on a child, how constant and persistent belittling can affect a person and her mind and her abilities, and what a person can and have to do when he has to get out of that homelessness state, or have to put food in her stomach. Right now, I'm going to talk about the writing style, which is like, this is not a book which was written to be sold. This was a book which was written to tell a story, and the story has been told in a great manner. It's so raw and it's so to the point, as well as it's very straightforward. I may not know for sure, obviously, but nothing seemed like it was fabricated, or it was, just made to look good, or made to look even more bad to get people's attention or people's sympathy. It was so raw, so nice, so straightforward. Like, I truly loved this book from page one because of how it was written. Basically, it's not written in a typical manner where you are where the reader is kept in the mind, and they push themselves to make the reader like the book. This is a book you will naturally like. I so loved it, and you would know that from my ratings in the end. Okay, talking about the characters, now there are a lot of characters in this book, because obviously this author had a big family, but I am going to talk about this main character who has so many of colors in her. And it's about this troubled person, and she has a messed up mind. She doesn't know what to do. She acts very ravishly, sometimes she acts very stupidly, sometimes she makes a very good decision. I truly loved this character, obviously the author who was telling the story, but at the same time I really liked the descriptions of every other character in the story, and how much space they were given. Nobody was forgotten, everybody was remembered, and sometimes the author puts punchlines. I would say them punchlines because she tells you about a person and she's like, this happened, I'm getting a call which I'm rejecting, but people keep calling me. I was interrupted and I lost my line of thought. Sometimes she has those descriptions of the characters, and she's explaining an event, and then she tells you what happens in the future, and you're like, wow, this should have happened to her. All those bad feelings. But yeah, I thought those were like good punchlines or whatever the terminology you use. But I really liked how she did that. And while I say that, I should say that a lot of people may feel that this was not written in a story like manner. This was not written in a very flowy manner. It flows, like you will read it like amazingly, but those people who are very much used to reading fiction especially, they may have a bit of doubts about this book, but that will only lead you to just cut half stars from the rating because it's that good. It's written in a different style and I feel everybody would like it. Having said that, I think I should stop blabbering and I should tell who is that everybody. Now, if you're a parent, you must read this book because this book will tell you how much a parent's action can affect a kid, how much impact it can have on their entire life. Your one dialogue can ruin your kid's future. That is the kind of impact you can have, and I think this is a must read for parents to know that. Then this is a must read for a person who thinks every time something good is about to happen, bad thing happens with him or her. Because in this book, you will see so many disappointments. You will see this author, you will see this person going through so many disappointments, and you would be like, now this is the end of my story. But every time she gets up, she goes and conquers the world in her own way, of course. And it's amazing, it's inspiring. A lot of you were asking me, Manpreet, suggest us books which were more about failure stories than success stories, because obviously you learn more from failure stories. This is the one you should read. And lastly, I would want every kid who feels undermined to read this, because this is the same kid you're gonna meet in this book who has been undermined in her entire life, who has been told that she cannot do anything, who has been told that she is dumb, and still she figures out her life. She does great things. And it's a real story, so you will believe it, you will get inspired from it. I am totally inspired from it. Like, I was feeling so gloomy after reading this book because the story is like that, but at the same time I felt so inspired and I really felt like recommending this book to you guys. So my ratings for this book is 4 out of 5 stars. I really loved it. I would really recommend it to you guys, and go check it out. By the way, I would really like to mention that the author is also a blogger and she talks about mental illnesses and everything. I did mention in one of my first videos, I think it was my TBR video, that this was about mental illness. This is not directly about mental illness, but it has elements in it. So I wanted to make that clear. But if you really want to read more about mental illness, you can go check out her blog as well. I have read a couple of her articles and it's good. They are good. Anyhow, we have reached the end of the review. Now it's time to do the boring wrap up, where I'm going to say that I'm also going to do a lot more reviews. I have already done a lot of reviews which you can check in the playlist which I've put in the description box down below, and I'll be back with another review or another video tomorrow very soon. Thank you so much. This is Manpreet signing off. Bye bye.